Oh, hello. There you are. Welcome, dear guest, to this virtual mind-reading experience. Before we begin our journey, pause the video and grab 5 paper scraps and a writing tool. Do you have them? Great. First, draw a square, a circle, and a plus sign on 3 separate pieces. Arrange the 3 pieces from left to right before you, in any order you like. Write on another piece of paper one of the movie titles from the screen. Here is a list of several movies. Some might be more familiar to you than others. Choose one that captures your attention. Once you've written your movie down, set it aside on the table. Place it in a way that you can read it at all times. Through the story you're about to hear, I will refer to your chosen movie from time to time. It was one of December's coldest nights. 4 strangers found themselves in a small, eerie room in an empty house. Each held an envelope with a symbol on it, just like the ones you have drawn. Inside was an anonymous invitation. It was an old playing card, signed only with an exclamation mark. The room was dimly lit, with a TV playing a movie in the background. 4 empty chairs surrounded it, and an incomplete circle of ancient-looking playing cards lay on the floor. The 4 strangers exchanged glances, unsure of what was going to happen. Have a close look again at the 3 symbols you have drawn. Think of one and visualize that symbol in your mind. Have you chosen? Place your hands above the 2 symbols that you're not thinking of, and focus on your chosen one for a moment. I sense a darkness in this one. Can you feel that too? Slowly bring your focus to your hands. Very well. Now swap the piece on your far left with the one on your far right. And hold your hands again in the exact same position as before. Do you feel any difference? Swap the 2 pieces under your hands and again hold your hands in the exact same position. Can you feel the warmth? Maybe the symbol you're thinking of is under one of your hands, or maybe not. Grab your pen. You're going to write a playing card on each of the 3 pieces of paper, starting with the one on your far left. Listen carefully. Look at the first symbol on your far left. If this is the symbol you're thinking of, write on this piece the Ace of Spades. If it is not the one you're thinking of, write the 4 of Clubs. Now move to the next piece, the one in the middle. If this is the one you're thinking of, write on this one the 9 of Spades. If it's not the one you're thinking of, write the 4 of Diamonds. Move over to the last piece of paper on your far right. If this is the one you're thinking of, write here the 8 of Diamonds. If it's not, write the 3 of Diamonds. Examine your 3 written playing cards. Focus on the values. Add the 3 values together. If you get a 2-digit number, add those digits together as well. You're left with a single-digit number. Jot this digit down on another blank piece of paper. Draw a heart beside it. This is the 4th invitation. Please stack them from low to high value. The piece of paper with the lowest card value is at the bottom. The one with the highest card value is on top. Does any of you know this place? Never been here before. It smells awful, like rotten meat. It's clear that they are expecting us. There is a chair for each of us, one of them said. A bearded man whose eyes darted nervously around the room sat down in a chair, looking around in annoyance. Is this some kind of weird joke? He grumbled, fumbling with the TV remote as if it were a ticking bomb. I know this place, an older person with gray hair said very quietly, warming their hands over a candle, the only source of warmth in the chilly room. I used to live here. No one paid attention to the words. Strange. Nearby, someone wearing glasses knelt down to examine the incomplete circle of playing cards. There are 4 missing. "The damn thing won't turn off!" the bearded man shouted. His frustration turned to silence as a rusty door click echoed through the room. A sudden gust of icy wind extinguished the flickering candle. All four looked up, facing the exit. "Someone's locked the door!" The curly-haired figure exchanged a frantic glance with the others before pounding on the door. Then, a voice from the TV spoke directly to them.
"Welcome. Did you miss me?"
"I think now it's time to meet the four individuals who got stuck in that room. Get your stack of paper. Move the top piece of paper to the bottom." If I guessed your thought of symbol correctly, the first invitation that is now on top must be a 7 of hearts. It belongs to a person with a beard. The screen will present you a list of possible invites. Spot a bearded individual. Point to a person with a nice beard. Look at the name and write it down on the top scrap of paper beside the 7 of hearts. When you have written down the name, move the top paper to the bottom of your stack. The next invitation, a 4 of clubs. This one belongs to someone with curly hair. Identify the bearded man on screen and go from there to the nearest person with curly hair. Look at the name and write it down on the next sheet of paper with the 4 of clubs. Once you have written down the name, move the paper from the top to the bottom. The third invitation, a 3 of diamonds, belongs to someone with glasses. Locate the person with the curly hair on the screen and go from there to the nearest person wearing glasses. Write down the name of this person next to the 3 of diamonds. When you're done writing, shift the top paper to the bottom. The final invitation, the 9 of spades, is the one with your chosen symbol. This one belongs to someone with gray hair. Look on your screen at the person wearing glasses. Find from there the nearest person with gray hair. Note the name and write it on the last paper next to the 9 of spades and leave it there.
"Please sit down. We're going to play a little game. I'll ask 2 questions. I want you to give me 1 lie and 1 truth. If I spot the lie, someone will die."
Pick up the stack of paper. The 4th volunteer's paper with the 9 of spades should be on top. Now flip over that top sheet of paper. Have a close look at your chosen movie. Focus only on the very first word of the movie title. Spell it out, and for each letter, move 1 piece of paper from the top to the bottom. Take your time. You can pause if needed. This process randomly mixes the papers, creating a unique outcome that only you can see. I am going to ask you 2 questions. I want you to give me 1 truth and 1 lie. You may decide to which question you are going to lie. Are you ready? Here comes question number 1. The person that is now on top, is that a male or female person? Click on your answer.